so this is Darkness Takeover, a Family Guy V3 gameplay only. So I've sort of seen and heard some of these because the kids like this type of stuff, but I've never really paid attention to it. So this will be new for me. Okay, so far I don't see what this is Family Guy related, and I've heard this type of noise a lot from the kids. And I think it's like Friday Night Funkin' or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. It's weird, but it looks like it's a game, so I'm not sure what's up with it. So whoever is playing the game to make this video is doing pretty good score-wise, in my opinion. Well, there's the Family Guy, and I don't know what in the world is wrong with Peter there. Funny enough, while I was trying to clean up my desk area before starting the stream, I was watching Family Guy. So I feel like this is almost like a horror thing, because that could scare some people. I have no idea what is up with that, but Peter looks creepy. The blood, the glitchiness of it, it's the only words I can think of, because it looks like when like your TV glitches and stuff. What looks like hands coming out of the top of his pants, as well as his hands. It's creepy. Okay, now Meg's coming out of Peter. Looks like maybe Chris is coming out of Peter. What the hell is going on here? Oh, and there's Lois. Someone needs... I missed what it said. Hang on, I want to go back and see what that said. Someone needs what? A diaper change? Do you need a diaper change? I just changed them, so I think you're wrong there, Lois. Oh, and we got Bruce. Look at the poor Stewie face at the bottom. Look at Meg right there. Holy shit, is that creepy. Like, it's got a good beat, but creepy. Bruce just standing there is a little creepy itself. But then again, it's Bruce. But the poor Stewie face, he looks terrified at the bottom. What happened to Brian's nose? And what is in the background there? Behind the arrows, who's coming in? What is going on? Or is that just a shadow? It kind of makes me think the evil monkey pointing and everything, but I'm not sure because right now it's just a shadow. But I'm still curious, what happened to Brian's mouth, nose, and whatever the word for on dogs is. Oh. The main dude got thrown out. Now it's Lois versus Stewie. Interesting. It is the evil monkey. Okay, so obviously no words, but I feel like if there was words, this would have been the time for the words. And it is creepy, but it's kind of cool at the same time. This would be right up Minnie's alley. It really would. So, I'm guessing this is part 2 of it, because this was the other one requested by the same person. And it is another, it says FNF, Darkness Takeover, Rotten Family versus Playable, Friday Night Funkins, Pibby Family Guy. I don't know what Pibby Family Guy means. Can I just guess that maybe that's what the glitched Family Guy is? He's at school right now. It is school time. I try to do these streams while the kids are at school, so I have less to worry about. I think Tiny One is getting ready to doze off. Summer doesn't start for a couple more weeks, and every other week they are going to be with Roof, while me and Tiny One are still here. And then the weeks that they are going to be here, I'm going to try and do more of the kids requested ones. That way they feel like they are part of it. Minnie and I have talked about reacting to a lot of different stuff together. He really wants me to react to different videos, not just like music videos, but he likes to watch certain YouTubers and he wants me to react to them with him. So right now he is at school, Princess is at school, Goofy is at school. When summertime hits every other week, my streams will either not be on or they will be kid related. So, all right, let's knock this one out and see where we end up. You good back there? You look like you're getting sleepy. You can go to sleep. All right. Oh, I saw it muted. Okay, that sounds like Stewie. So you can tell it's like a Stewie voice almost. This noise is definitely a Stewie. And the shape is definitely Stewie. So that's at least an improvement over the last one. Because the last one was all like the same noises. You couldn't really tell who was who just from the noise. So, Brian, but it looks like Brian's almost stabbed because of whatever it is he's holding. And then his tail. Ooh. So obviously we've got the shadow of Brian, Peter, and Stewie now. Hang on. So, it looks like Brian is very much not okay here. What's that? Issue. So in the last one, Brian was on the good side, and now it looks like he's on the bad side, which is interesting because it makes me wonder if there's a storyline along what happened. I mean, he's obviously still injured. Poor Stewie looks like so afraid right there. And I don't blame him, you know? it looks like the screwed up Peter, evil Peter, glitchy Peter, whatever you want to call him, is now fighting with himself. That Peter next to him kind of looks like he's trying to figure out what's going on. Like he got hit in the head and he's like, am I okay? What's going on? I'm not 100% sure what is going on. So the only thing I can think of right there is, and I'm blaming Minnie for this. I am. Every now and then, Minnie will say his brain glitches. And usually it's when he's getting in trouble or doing something bad. With right here, seeing the glitched Peter and the real Peter, or normal Peter, going at it, it's like he's fighting with his own brain, and it looks like normal Peter sort of won right there, which honestly that could go into a whole thing about mental health, which I don't got the time for that today. So now I see that they're fighting Lois. It kind of does make me wonder if it is like related to mental health, because if you think about it, Lois has to put up a lot of shit. And so I still don't know how Brian ended up on the dark side, but they seem to have gotten Peter out of the dark side. So I'm wondering if now they're going to try and get Lois to fight her inner demons and get out of the dark side. I'm not sure. So with Stewie right there, it almost sounds like they took like his wording and like made it to where it goes with the beat and everything. Because it almost sounds like you can sort of hear words, but you can't understand what exactly they are. So I can see that there is a minute left of the battle. And I'm curious, because while this is extremely weird and extremely creepy and extremely up Minnie's alley. Like, my mind is still stuck on the whole, like, mental health aspect, and is anybody else going to get out of their glitchy funk or whatever you want to call it? I don't know if that is accurate. I know absolutely nothing about FNF, but that's where my mind goes. What do your guys' minds go to? Because I'm curious. Or is it just random noises set to a game? I don't know. So it looks like they didn't pull anyone else out. Interesting. I'm sure there's probably more. Oh, and Tiny's asleep. So, that was definitely creepy, but interesting, and I'm kind of curious the reasoning behind it. Like, is it just a random game with noises that they threw Family Guy into, or is there more to it, like the mental health aspect that I was thinking, or what?